Listen, man.
It's time for...
That's motherfucking bullshit.
Yeah, that's legit.
Legit or bullshit.
Man, that's some bullshit.
On Out of Bounds, only on SDR Uncut.
You know what the fuck it is.
Yeah.
Legit or bullshit number 2. Russell Westbrook will never get a ring. God damn.
Never?
Legit.
Damn. Never.
I'm gonna say legit, man. I just don't see what team he can go to and continue to play the way he's playing and contribute. You know, like people said that about Carmelo Anthony, but the difference is Carmelo Anthony didn't need the ball in his hand to contribute. He was able to fix his jump shot, and he became a better 3-point shooter and a mid-range shooter and stuff like that. And he learned how to play off the ball. So I'm going to have to say legit. I don't think he'll ever get a ring. He'll end up in that Charles Barkley category.
Yeah, Karl Malone, Charles Barkley. I'm riding. I'm riding with him on that. That's legit. I would say it will take him to take less money and not be selfish. And I don't think he'll do either of the two. So I'm gonna go legit.
Okay. I'm gonna go legit as well. I just think that I think that I don't know if he'll make the adjustments for his older latter end of his career. The end of his career may look a lot like the end of Allen Iverson's career. And Allen Iverson was a better shooter than Russell Westbrook, if you ask me. I don't see it happening. I think if anything, maybe he'll get on one of those squads where he's a third or fourth option or something like that, or maybe he's coming off the bench later on in his career.
Coming off the bench, yeah.
Something like that. I don't know.
Shouts to Sanford. He said legit too, and he said because he's selfish. So we kind of agree on that part.
Simple and plain.
Yeah.
Short answer.
Simple and plain.
Straight to the point.
Yeah. He said selfish as fuck. Is what he said.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm sorry. This is different, but I'm mad at your Lamar Jackson.
Oh.
My bad.
I'm sorry. I gotta use that for the show. I'm using that.
Is hilarious. That is hilarious.
We could get back on legit or bullshit, but I just kept looking at that shit like, God damn, fucked up.
Guiding.
That's worse than the Cam Newton one.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the Cam Newton one too. I got all this. Yeah.
All right, legit or bullshit number 2. With the trade to the Suns, Chris Paul will make the Suns an immediate playoff contender. That's a fact. I mean, they were already playoff contenders, so it helps them become playoff contenders. So sure, that's legit.
Yeah, I'd say legit too. I think they'll definitely. I think they can get into the 6 seed range with a Chris Paul. I don't think they're going to be fighting for that 8 seed. I think they can get to that 6 seed and continue to stay at that level just because he's that type of player to help them.
I would say legit. Even though we all know that the West is heavy. You got the Lakers, you got Golden State that's going to come back, Utah, Denver, on and on and on. But I think that Phoenix is going to be, with this move, Phoenix is now going to be a contender. Definitely
for the title? You saying for playoffs? Okay.
Yeah, my fault. A playoff team.
The way you said it, like it was like you added extra emphasis to contender, and I was like, was he saying like a contender, or was he saying a contender?
You're right.
See, one thing, everybody keeps saying that the Warriors are going to bounce back, but they have nobody. They got Steph, they got Clay, and they got Draymond, but they've lost every single player other than those 3. And I watched last year, and none of those players that played last year proved to me that they can be a 5th or 6th or 7th or 8th guy to help out. So I question the Warriors. I don't see them as a top 4 team in the West. I see them struggling to make 7 or 8.
The draft hasn't happened, right?
Starts tomorrow.
What's they pick?
Second.
I'm gonna just let that one simmer right there. That's what
Just
that
let it
was.
sizzle a little bit.
That was sizzling. That's what that was. I'm gonna let that sizzle. Number 2 draft pick. We'll talk about them fools. 6 seed says Samson. Damn, that was some cat in the hat. That was some Dr. Seuss. 6 seed says Samson. Y'all didn't catch it.
That's like a book. That's a book. I didn't catch it at first.
I'm still in shape. I can still rap. I can get into the booth tomorrow. I'm still in shape. Yeah, for sure. Let's move forward. Legit or bullshit number 3. After a 1-3 start, it is time for Michigan Wolverines to get rid of Jim Harbaugh.
Legit.
Jim need to come back.
I think everybody's gonna say legit.
Jim need to come back to NFL anyway. Yeah, unfinished business in the NFL. I think he was a great coach. He is the reason. He is a big reason to me behind Colin Kaepernick's success when he had it.
Agree.
I didn't know who the fuck Colin Kaepernick was. I thought they was doing Alex Smith dirty. But lo and behold, this fast motherfucker came out of nowhere and took them to a Super Bowl and then to a conference championship.
Yeah.
Or to a conference, it's a championship game.
The game, yeah. Mm-hmm.
So,
But you can't beat Ohio State.
The Harbaugh Bowl.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Mm-hmm.
We lost that. See, he can't even win the damn big game. So.
That's gotta be an amazing feeling though. Like just like, bro, we in the Super Bowl. Remember when we used to play football in the backyard and shit? Like, we in the Super Bowl coaching against each other.
We're in the Super Bowl. Yeah.
That's crazy.
We played Thanksgiving Day that year too.
Mm-hmm.
So.
And then motherfuckers, I don't even think I got the X-Files shit. Oh, I do got it loaded up. Yep. Motherfuckers ain't even see that shit. I think we talked about that on the show because were we doing the show back then? I feel like when the Niners and the Ravens went to the Super Bowl. What year was that?
That was.
I should know this.
16, right? 15.
Yeah.
If it was
Like
15, then we
16.
probably weren't on. If it was 16, no. If it was 16, we won't either. We definitely didn't start. Okay, so nonetheless, I know I discussed it with somebody after the Ravens won that Super Bowl. They just randomly sent over what's my guy's name? The receiver, Anquan Bolden.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta play the X-Files music. You Harbaugh brothers ain't slick.
Y'all
ain't slick. You was like, yo, you don't need him. Y'all just won a Super Bowl. All right, I'll send you Anquan Bolden.
Yeah.
I'll let you get Anquan.
Don't tell nobody.
Yeah, I'll let you get Anquan. Yeah, I remember that. I remember that back then. I was like, yo, the league is not paying attention to this at all. Brothers just making, like, I feel like, you know who the league needed at that time? Fat Cats. Fat Cats would have caught that shit.
Oh, hell yeah. Hell, man, he watch everybody trade. So he sure would have said something. He got eyes on everybody's trades. He would have been like, hey, come here.
Fat Cats was working for the NBA when CP3 tried to get traded to the Lakers. He said, nope. Nope.
Nah, man.
Deny that trade.
Nah, send him to New Orleans.
Nah, that trade. Hell no. All right, anyways.
Going to the damn Clippers.
Yeah, anyways, we had to throw a little shade at our guy. We still on legit or bullshit while we talking shit. Legit or bullshit number 4. Drew Brees fractured his ribs and punctured his lung. Is the Saints season over? And the Saints season is over.
No, the way I meant it was, is Drew Brees' career and the Saints season over?
Oh.
Not
Saints season.
Like it's asking, and is their season over? I wasn't saying it is over. I was asking if it was over.
Okay. Okay,
so it's basically 2 questions in one.
In legit or bullshit, we make statements. So with Drew Brees, fractured ribs and punctured lung, his season and his career and the Saints season is over. Legit or bullshit?
I'm gonna say legit and legit.
Damn, it's
I
over.
don't see Jameis Winston winning in the next 3 games to help the Saints stay atop that division. You're asking Jameis Winston or Taysom Hill to run your team and make sure, like, there's going to be a lot of workload on Alvin Kamara.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I wish we kept
And
Teddy.
I'm gonna
And
say
Michael
legit
Thomas
and
ain't
legit.
going to get it. He ain't going to get the ball.
No,
Yeah, I wish we kept Teddy. I just really wish we kept Teddy.
This is where the front office are probably like, damn, this would have been a good spot to put Teddy in and almost make it to be, now this is your team.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think at that point it probably would have been one of those things like, all right, Drew, look.
All right, Drew.
He saved our season 2 seasons in a row. He needs to get paid. We can't pay you both. Just go home.
Just go home.
Just go home.
Play with
The
your
city
kids.
will always love you.
Yeah,
Yep.
I think for Drew Brees, it's like it's time to start questioning if your career is over because the fact that you do have kids.
Yeah.
And you got 2 broken ribs and then you punctured your lung. Like that's a big deal. It can heal, obviously. It can heal because it's happened before. But man, that's some serious shit. Because think about it, every time you try to take a breath, that motherfucker probably hurting like a bitch.
Ooh, boy. Yeah. I bet he gonna watch no comedies. He ain't watching no comedies right now. That dude be, oh!
I know the feeling, bro.
Man, so he probably ain't watching our show then.
He probably ain't watching our show.
That's a fact.
Or he turned when he saw me put Lamar Jackson. He probably turned like, no, I can't even watch this right now.
Yeah, he said legit. He's 41. If he come back, he'll play like Jameis. If he comes back too early, he'll get a pick. You'll get a pick. Everyone gets a pick.
Everybody gets a pick. 30
for 30.
30 touchdowns, 30 interceptions.
Everybody
Shout to
gets a
Samson.
pick.
Oh shit.
Listen, man. Let's just go ahead and cancel the season, man. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying?
Now you want to cancel the season. Ain't
Stop
that
the count. Stop the
but
count.
I wanted to cancel the season. Nobody wanted to listen.
Let's just go ahead and cancel the season. COVID is acting up out here. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot going on. We need the player safety is at stake. And it is of the utmost importance that we protect the players and their families.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
All right.
Yeah.
We'll
We
see
gotta
how
stop
that
the
works.
season. Yeah, we could pick it back up later.
Yeah.
The owners ain't gonna like that.
Now that Joe guy out.
Look, all three, this
This
is a unanimous decision. We all have decided at this point. Like, y'all, Niners was ready to cancel, Cowboys ready to cancel. Now the Saints. Now who's playing?
Who's
there to watch? We're gonna watch the Steelers.
Yeah, we gotta watch the Steelers now.
I don't
See how
watch
far they can go. Hey, 9-0, man.
One thing I like to say is hopefully Teddy Bridgewater's injury isn't too bad. I was watching the game and the defensive player, Jason Pierre-Paul, jumped at his knee and took him out the same way somebody hit Brady and they threw a flag when Brady got hit, but they didn't do shit when Bridgewater got hit. And to me, Bridgewater's was worse because he had already had that major knee injury, and now you're shooting at the knee. You're not even going for a tackle at the hip or anything like that. So they say it came back negative. So hopefully it's not too bad of an injury and it's just a little sprain or some shit.
Yeah, big facts. Yeah, when you said that, I was like, I had red in my head from Friday. Oh, that was different. That was different. Yeah, big facts. We are wrapping up. Oh no, actually, I was gonna. That's why I didn't talk about this. So the NFL proposed a rule early in the offseason that will give a team that hires a minority head coach or GM an extra third-round pick the following year. Legit or bullshit. Number 5. This rule is unfair to teams that don't hire a minority head coach or GM. I'm gonna call legit. Listen, I'm all for giving people incentives, but this seems like one of those. This seems like there was like something like that. There was something like this in the working world. I forgot what it was called.
Affirmative action.
Affirmative action. There you go. This guy
Raise.
this guy affirmative action, like written all over it. I don't like that. Like I don't want to be hired because you got to or you get something from it from hiring me.
I want to be hired because I earned it.
Right. I want to be hired because I'm the best person for the job. You know what I'm saying? Yep. And in all honesty, the extra third round pick, is that enough to make me want to hire one of you guys? Like, I don't know.
Really.
See, yeah, I'm gonna say it's bullshit all the way around. Like, you know, first of all, you're giving somebody a third round pick just because they hired a minority coach, not necessarily because they hired them because they know they can get the job done. They probably just want that extra pick, that draft or some bullshit. So they're like, all right, we'll hire you. You'll fuck up 1 year and we'll get rid of you. But we got an extra pick, so it's no big deal. You know, and I think it's stupid. I think it's bullshit on the part that the team who does it gets the pick. I think it's bullshit on the part that the teams that don't hire don't get the picks. I think it's just a stupid ass rule to propose from day one. And this is that. Let's try and revise the Rooney Rule situation, and it's not working.
Mm-hmm.
It's one thing to give incentive. It's another thing to try to make it a draft pick. And I didn't see anything in the rules to say basically what we just hit on. We'll hire you. We don't expect you to win more than 6 games. So when you're done, we're going to fire you anyway and still get the third round pick.
Right, because what teams does that incentivize to do that? The Jets, the Bengals, like the teams at the bottom. That's who's going to incentivize. Is the teams at the bottom are going to be the ones that be like, all right, cool. I'll get an extra pick. I got to keep him for a year, and then I'll let him go the following year when I get to make that extra pick in the third round.
Mm-hmm. So
it's not going to incentivize the guys at the top. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. The teams that are constantly winning their division and shit like that, it's not going to incentivize those owners because they're going to be like, who cares? We're winning all the time anyway.
Right.
Most of the time, we trade that third round pick anyway.
If I'm the Steelers, like, yo, do we get that extra pick? Do we get grandfathered in?
Yeah, can we grandfather?
Can we get grandfathered into that extra third round?
Yeah,
we've been
having our
years?
guy for a long time. Can we? How many third round? You know what I'm saying? How many third round picks y'all gonna give us? We've been here for a minute,
right?
Yeah, I think it's just dumb, man. I think it's a really shallow way to try to force minority hirings and stuff like that. Like, encourage it. This to me points to the NFL feeling like they have a problem that's going to be snowballing to something big. They're trying to incentivize teams to hire minorities because they know that they on the chopping block for the lack of hiring of minorities.
Right.
So I just think it's something. It's like I said, it's something at the NFL that it looks fishy to me. It looks fishy. And I'm not talking about the Dolphins. Okay, the whole
Tua
is fishy. I think Samson is saying that he thinks that it is fair. I think he is. I'm having a little trouble understanding exactly what he's saying, but he said tanking teams. This would be very, very attractive for tanking teams, and I think that's a big fact. Like the tanking teams, they can go ahead, tank it out. Get some good picks, first rounders, get an extra third, probably trade that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and like you said, you didn't see anything in the rule that stipulates how long they have to be there.
Right.
Shit, I could just re-up every year on third round picks.
Every year.
You know what I'm saying? Like
till you get to
have a 3-year plan.
Till you get to that healthy spot of your team is really good now, so now you don't need to worry about the hiring.
Mm-hmm. Trust the process. Now you can hire a white man. That
Yeah.
don't make sense. Like, it's stupid. I don't like it. Trust the process though.